that being said, what did you make of the AFCON?
We now know it's not a major tournament. We have to say now it's not a major tournament. Do not be getting your knickers in a twist again. If any of us fucking white Northern Europeans come out and say it's a fucking farce of a competition, because we just had a 20 minute delay. We had a fucking war almost in the stadium. We had a corrupt system where the games were getting certainly leaned towards the host nation. And on the other side of that, you've had the transport of the stadium. Somebody fucking signed it. During the game, you had the goalie the reserve goalie getting chased by a load of fucking Moroccan ball boys on the pitch to try and rob the other goalie's towel.
He wrecked them on
You had
the
a security guard trying to get involved. And then we've had the allegations now from another, I think it was Guinea Bissau or fucking some other fucking nonsense pottery country in the African continent. Guinea Bissau.
That's who Beto plays for.
Is it?
Came out and said they think that when they played Morocco that their orange juice was tainted because all the players started spewing up and had food poisoning.
I thought the quality of football was very good.
What I noticed was the quality of the broadcast.
Everything.
Yeah, the stadium. I watched the opening match.
Everything.
The stadium was very good. Quality of the, everything was fantastic. I was shocked at the level of quality. Like, it was like Champions League level, like almost. And I looked at it. The first thing I thought was, we can't pull this off in Nigeria. That was my immediate thought. We cannot pull this off in Nigeria. That was my first thought. I say that because I think I discussed it with Don, or maybe with you, about this Africa Legends. Do you remember the Africa Legends friendly? They were supposed to play Barcelona friendlies.
No.
Okay, so last year, around September, there was an Africa Legends against Barcelona Legends friendly. So Barcelona, their legends, they go on a tour. They do about maybe 6-7 matches a year, right? Yeah. And one of the matches was against Africa All-Star Legends in Nigeria. Okay. So I guess Okocha, some of these guys.
Probably Kanu and the rest of them.
Yeah, people like that. There's some, Senegalese, some Cameroonian. Song was there, song played, right? And I got the tickets. I got 2 tickets, myself and Don, and Goke, actually. Okay. And we got to the stadium. The match was 3:00. But we're like, okay, let's go there by 11. Okay. Bro, wait now. I got there 11. We got there 12. 12-ish, like past 12. They were not there. The ticket people were not there. So like, what's happening? It was around like 2:00 that they came, and by this time, a crowd had already gathered. Okay, we bought the tickets online, right? So the idea is that we'll just go redeem our tickets, or just get our pass, our access, and get in. But they had only one booth, and it was just one woman, doing everything, like checking the ticket. You have to find the ticket. So, and Nigerians now, we don't believe in queue, we don't believe in order or structure or anything. So it just became this huge melee, like a mini riot. Yeah. Honestly, I just said, look, for the safety of the young children we're with and ourselves, we just carried ourselves and left that place. Yeah. I checked back, I just read it online. I think the Africa Legends lost. It was about 18,000 people, right? Okay. So that means that 18,000 people were there being serviced by only one person. Right?
Yeah, which is true.
You get my point. So my thinking was like, if we cannot host a friendly match, if we don't understand that, because that match, the way they marketed it, they put Ronaldinho, they put Okocha. You understand? So the idea is that, we get to see Ronaldinho live, right? Even though Ronaldinho didn't come. Which is fair. It's a fair comment, right? It's a fair thing. It's a fair thing to market the event. So, and the tickets were as low as 5,000 naira. So I saw people, because we bought like higher end VIP type tickets, you understand, to avoid the riffraff. But in the end, we had to struggle with the 5,000 naira people to get our tickets. You understand? There was a point where like we're sitting down just trying to see how we could navigate. Like these Hausa boys, they came, you see them with daggers, they're like, they're ready to fight. I'm like, oh my God, fucking good. People were talking about, oh, we're ready to fight, we're ready to kill, and I'm like, oh, okay. So that's where we are. So my thinking was, Nigeria cannot hold. Like, I remember we were talking about, we bid for the South Africa 2010.
No, did we? We did not.
We cannot even host an Olympics. How can we host
we hosted on the 20 World Cup?
Yeah, because nobody cares about children. Nobody cares about the kids. Like, the kids can.
But FIFA cares about their standards, whether we like it or not.
FIFA cares about the standards, but you must understand that the standards of under 20, you can, for God's sake, you can host an under 20 in Afghanistan. Like, that's the truth. That's the truth. Like, you see the kind of places that host those tournaments. FIFA doesn't care that much. What I'm trying to say is that Nigeria cannot host a major tournament. We can't. The best we can do is like a West Africa Games or a Commonwealth game at best. That was even like, that was even weird. That was what? Which one did we do? 2005? But we cannot. What I'm trying to say is that Nigeria cannot host an AFCON of this quality. The quality was very, very high. That's my point. We have a very big, beautiful stadium that at night is completely surrounded by darkness. There are no lights. I mean, in the stadium itself, there will be lights, but outside is complete darkness. Like, you can't find your way.
Well, nobody cares about outside now. What is happening on the pitch?
Bro, don't talk like this. You've seen those outside shots now of different stadiums now. Come on. Like, those things matter. This is the point I'm trying to say. Nigerians believe in the barest minimum and don't want to tell beyond that. There's lights inside the stadium, so it's okay. Like, no, we are like, bro, those booths, the ticket booths, the one, the only one, they're like 20, 10 on the left, 10 on the right. And I walked into some of them completely.
If it was a proper match, of course, what they did, the arrangement for that was crappy.
The stadium,
if it was a proper match, there would have been more people.
Oh, God. The stadium does not have its own dedicated staff for maintenance, for organization, for ticketing. The stadium, I like the stadium. I like the idea of the stadium because on that day, they said somebody was getting married, somebody was doing a wedding, someone was doing this. So on that stadium, they were hosting the stadium was hosting 3-4 different events at one particular time. But that's kind of the problem. If your stadium is hosting 3-4 events at a time and the stadium doesn't have its own dedicated staff, it can never be organized.
Yeah, of course.
I understand that. If we were to host a real football match, it would be better organized. But that's just not true. The last match I remember Nigeria hosting in the stadium, the last real match, was the Ghana one. The one where we failed to qualify for Qatar, I think. That somebody died.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last time. That was the last time we had a real match. And somebody fucking died.
Yeah.
So that's who we are as a people. Somebody died because we couldn't beat Ghana at home.
Yes, we were angry. You think if Argentina fails to qualify for the World Cup in Boca Juniors Stadium, you think there will be no riots?
Well,
when Boca plays River Plate, they fight. It's one of the craziest rivalries in world football. I
understand.
So these things happen.
I don't think you're really comparing or saying that Boca Juniors and River Plate rivalry is the same as this African hooliganism.
The English, they have their own hooliganism. Don't forget that. A lot of them, they don't even wait now. Okay. A lot of them, they don't allow to even travel out for the English national team. They don't allow them travel to some countries. There are certain people because they know they will go and cause trouble there.
Anyway,
so that's just the fact. Football is a passion game.
Anyway, we had the final. Did you watch the final?
Mm-hmm. I did not. Funny enough.
Okay. Now, from what I read that at a particular point in the game, the Senegalese players walked off the pitch. All of them, at the encouragement of their coach. Mm-hmm. And they went into the dressing room and they did not return to the pitch for about 17 minutes.
Yeah.
So people report 20, so people report different things. So I read also that they did not, the reason they walked off the pitch was because they were not happy with the penalty decision that was given against them. because of an earlier decision that went against them as well.
Yes.
And on Twitter, everywhere, people are trying to justify, I believe this is some kind of riot that occurred. Let's see. It's a minute 55. So what do you think of this? What do you think of this conduct from the Senegalese fan?
Like I said before, football is a passion game.
Okay.
And the Moroccans, even against us, it was clear the referee was doing everything to support them.
Okay.
That's the truth. The freaking Ghanaian ref. That guy was a disgrace.
I remember people raising concerns that the referee was Ghanaian. I remember those concerns.
Yeah. So the refereeing was terrible. And even the Moroccan, the kind of things they were doing, like our goalkeeper, they were taking his towel. They did the same thing to Senegal, by the way, in the final.
That's true.
I mean, all those things are unnecessary. So the Moroccans were bad. They were bad. There was no need for all those things they were doing. I think even Hakimi came out like yesterday or something to apologize. So I'm sorry, I didn't have done that.
But they won the Fair Play Award now, right?
Imagine. They lost now, so they gave themselves.
Okay, here's what I want to say about the referee supporting Morocco.
Did you see the penalty they gave Morocco against Senegal?
No, I've not seen it. It sounds bad. Morocco. That's the one that Brahim Diaz missed?
Yes, missed.
I would like to see it. What happened? Just describe it. Can you imagine?
No, I did not say it myself.
Bro, get this. It says, so this is AFCON, right? I want you to see. Look at it. It says the opponent has not made this video available in your country. Like, we're literally in Africa. We can't watch it.
Imagine. It must be somewhere on YouTube, though. I mean, it has to be.
But what the hell? Isn't that just the height of colonialism? I'm trying to see. All we're seeing is the reaction. I'm not seeing the actual highlight.
But even on Twitter, I never saw the penalty.
Actually, that's the. By the time I got on there, it was a little bit late. But is it that there was no contact or what? Was it related or what?
I don't even know. Okay. On Twitter, I did not see it, which was weird and funny.
Yeah.
School gets called back for a foul.
Okay, hold on. I think I got it.
School gets called back for a foul on Hakimi.
Was it a foul on Hakimi? Are you seeing
it? Let me see. Okay, play it.
Right. School gets called back for a foul on Hakimi.
Goal. This was a goal this guy scored.
You can see a little bit of a push there.
Okay.
Is that really a push?
School gets called back for a foul on Hakimi.
Is that really a foul?
No, that was not a foul. Oh man, I love Africa, man. Africa. I'm looking for the penalty.
Now let's see the penalties.
Yeah, but I can't find it. That's a problem.
Yeah, which is weird.
Okay, let's see.
Because I saw this, but I never saw the penalty.
How many days already? I can't find it. Why is that?
So you score this, they cancel it. The next thing they give them a penalty. I swear I'm walking off the pitch.
Come on, man! Like no, we even get to walking off the pitch because that it's one thing to not be happy, but it's another thing to. Okay, so this is supposed to be. Some Diaz. Oh no, that's a penalty. Look. That's a penalty.
Okay.
Right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think it's a penalty.
Yeah, that's a penalty. So why are you walking up the pitch?
But I saw the winning goal before, which you cancelled.
Sure, that's fine. But so the issue then became. The issue then became. We can close this. comment. Let me share this. Says this is barbaric from the Senegalese fans. Cap come hard on them. Okay, so you're saying that this is justified? Is this good?
No, of course, there's no need for any of this.
This is after the penalty call.
Yeah.
Okay, so
they felt stupid.
Okay, right. So it's one thing for the fans to go crazy, which is normal, but the fans are not professional footballers. They're not familiar truly with the laws of the game, which we'll get to. And there's a reaction to the fans from Senegal. And the coach walked onto the pitch and tells his players to come up.
Their manager.
So this is like BLM. This is like what's his name? Dembaba?
They felt cheated.
Dembaba? Huh?
I said they felt cheated.
This football now, wait. You're telling me that in the world of football, no one has been cheated before?
Not so blatantly now. Because you are the host, you want to do winning by up at all costs.
Winning as the host, you generally get preferential treatment. That's why when you want to host a World Cup, you bribe FIFA, you bribe Infantino, you bribe Sepp Blatter to get a World Cup hosting right, and you get your pick of the referees. That's the only reason why a Ghanaian will referee a Nigerian game. So if you want to win an AFCON or whatever the case may be, go and get your own referees. After all, people are speaking. So get your own hosting rights. People are saying that the ref was against Nigeria, but you lost on penalties. What was the ref? How can the ref stop you from scoring your penalty? After all, they said that who was it, Chukwueze or somebody kicked the penalty stupidly because he has not seen Zalan. That's what people are saying, that a normal left-footed player with intent to score would not take a penalty like that.
What did he take it with his right leg?
Chukwueze, is it a left footer?
Yes, I think.
There's somebody who played the penalty in a very nonchalant way. He was left-footed.
Maybe
he was left-footed.
I didn't watch the penalty.
I saw it. It was very nonchalant. I thought it was very, very stupid the way he took the penalty. You understand? And someone said that it was deliberate. Or people are saying that it was deliberate. Same thing with Brahim Diaz's penalty. That Brahim Diaz, maybe he felt bad and they had an arrangement and understanding that in the interest of fair play, since they got the decision against them before, in order to cancel out this bad decision, let him not score the penalty and then let them play and win on merit. Because when what's his name? When Brahim Diaz missed the penalty or when Mendy saved it, it didn't have that explosive reaction that you would get when a goalkeeper saves the penalty with the final kick of the game.
Okay.
You saw the reaction, right? It was completely muted. Nobody even now when someone is
I get. Yeah, I understand.
Everybody just turned around and just continued to play. I'm like, in the final of AFCON, your keeper saves a penalty from a Real Madrid player. And there's no shout. So from that reaction alone, I know that Brahim Diaz missed that penalty on purpose.
Yeah.
In fact, they said that he wasn't supposed to take the penalty.
Yes, it was not.
It was somebody else, and that somebody else was going to play the penalty with the proper intent. So, obviously, that's the meaning.
Yeah,
that's the meaning. So, I am a little bit worried. I'm a little bit annoyed that AFCON is now tainted with this kind of confusion, this type of petulance from the players, and the fact that Brahim Diaz can agree to throw away the opportunity for Morocco to win a trophy for the first time in 20 years. So, I mean, so just going a little bit beyond that, right?
Yeah.
How can we move forward when such a negative precedent has been set?
No, it's not a precedent now. That's just being overly. What's the word? I don't know.
It's not has been said because
it's not. I mean,
you don't like a decision, you walk off the pitch, bro. If you walk off
the football, is that the first time you're seeing that in football? Is that the first time you're seeing something like that happen in football?
No, I gave the example of what was the name? I get an example of Istanbul Basaksehir with Dembaba.
Okay.
Somebody stopped the match.
I think another one happened even last season.
But what I'm saying is that the natural thing is to forfeit the match. That's the natural thing, because the laws of the game that you should have 11 players on the field of play. If you have less than 7 on the field of play without the
I'm sure even Morocco would not want to win the World Cup, the African Nations Cup like that.
But that's not the point. It doesn't matter what Morocco wants. What matters is the rules. The rules of the game have been destroyed by African players. That's kind of the point I'm making.
Ronaldo is not supposed to play the first 2 or 3 matches of the 2026 World Cup. We know how FIFA bent the rule for him.
Then suspended the suspension now.
Have you ever heard of that? How many players have they done that for? Which players do you know that they've done that for?
There's no guarantee that Ronaldo is even going to the World Cup now.
So why did they suspend the World Cup for him? That they suspend his game? Why?
Are you saying that?
So are they also set a precedent? Yeah?
That if you're Cristiano Ronaldo, you may not serve your full suspension immediately. It's Ronaldo. Ronaldo is a special consideration, no?
Oh please, he's a fucking nobody. I mean, what has he done at any World Cup? Absolutely nothing.
No.
He's just going there to fill up the number.
Calm down.
He has never scored in the knockout stage of any World Cup.
Oh my! He scored a hat-trick against Russia.
Yeah. I said knockout stage. Knockout. Not group stage.
World Cup is World Cup now. Why are you discriminating?
Anybody can score at the group stage. Go and score at the knockout stage.
Okay. So, are you saying...
So,
do we agree that Senegal broke the rule?
I don't agree.
And that they ought to have been disqualified?
Why would they be disqualified?
Because they broke the rule. You forfeit a match if you have less than 7 players. That is real. Am I wrong?
Yes. I remember... okay, no.
You think so? How can you go to your dressing room, you do a second halftime by yourself, and you come back and still continue playing?
They were in the tunnel.
Why is it an argument? It's not an argument.
They were in the tunnel. So.
They went to the... Oh, okay. They were in the tunnel. Sorry. They didn't go. They're still in the tunnel.
Like I said, even Morocco would not want to win that Nations Cup.
I know they don't want to win it that way. What I'm asking is, what are the rules?
The rules don't matter because FIFA, they've shown us that even they do not follow the rules. So why should anybody follow it?
Sorry, not the rules. These are the laws of the game. Because this law of the game number 3.
What does the law say about the player getting a red card?
There's no law on that. Those are rules. Rules and laws are different.
That's the law of the game too.
Okay, let's look at the game.
When a player gets a red card, he gets suspended for 2.
That's discipline. Those are the rules on discipline.
What did FIFA do? So what did FIFA do? FIFA did something they've never done before. They bent the rule for some Saudi camel shagger. That is what they did. Everybody spoke against it. But I mean, they are the owners of the sport. They are the ones in charge. They can do whatever they want. And they set a bad precedent. Do you agree that they did?
Let's take FIFA rules on discipline.
Do you agree?
Laws of the game are different. Laws of the game are different from rules.
It does not matter. They are all guiding football, are they not? They are. And they are there for a reason. But then when you decide, oh well, his name is Ronaldo, let him play all the games, he has to play it, blah blah blah. I mean, why won't Senegal to also work out? You two must bend the rule for them now. So
okay, so laws of the game. I'm citing law of the game number 3 right here, the players. Right? So let's go down. I think we picked. No, I don't got it. Okay, no, it's actually page prime, but it's double pages. Let me just scroll manually. This is law 2. So we're on law 3. Here we go. So it says the match is played by 2 teams, each with a maximum of 11 players. One must be the goalkeeper. The match may not start or continue if either team has less than 7 players.
May not start.
Right? If a team has fewer than 7 players because one or more players has deliberately left the field of play, the referee is not obliged to stop play and advantage may be played, but the match must not resume until after the ball has play. Until after the ball has gone out of play if a team does not have a minimum number of 7 players. If the competition rules say that all players and substitutes will be named before kickoff and the team starts with fewer than 11 players, only the players and substitutes named on the team list may take part. 3 substitutions, extra time, substitution procedure, offenses. Okay, let's check this out. Extra person on the field of play. Referee is not informed. Player has been sent off. Team captain. Okay. Let me check the rules on forfeit then. Let's be that forfeit the match. I think somebody who said that. I want to confirm it. Because this is what Ian Dark said. He says, Admire Senegal is a very fine football team, but you can't walk off the pitch, delay the game 17 minutes and be declared AFCON champions. There has to be a huge punishment for such anarchy. The game should either be replayed at a future date or Morocco be declared 3-0 winner.
No, please.
So
I'm not even sure.
Say that again?
I wanted to say, I'm not sure if FIFA would let that happen.
Yeah, but they're actually going to court.
Huh?
They're actually going to court now.
They did what? I didn't get it.
Morocco's going to court.
Your line is breaking, or is it mine? I don't know.
I said Morocco is going to court.
Oh, I beg. They are doing that one for the pepper soup, I beg.
For the laws, okay, right. So this one I found, right? It says here, a forfeited match is handled differently in various competitions. So actually, it's the disciplinary code, which is right here. This is the disciplinary code. Disciplinary code, right? But it says here, disciplinary code punishes a team sanctioned with forfeit with 3-0 loss, but the result on the pitch is upheld if the goal difference at the end of the match was 3 or greater, right? But it says here, both teams must have 7 players at the beginning of the match per laws of the game. When a team has fewer than 7 players, the match cannot start to continue. When the number of players in a team falls below 7, the match is forfeited. Forfeits are used as ex-post disciplinary actions by governing bodies. So you get the point. So during the match, the Senegal team had less than 7 players on it because they walked off during the game, right? And what's the citation here? Disciplinary code, page 21. I just want us to have it. Like, have forfeit, page 20. I want us to just have it in black and white so that the audience can be clear that what Senegal did is worthy of a forfeit.
Nobody will enforce that, trust me. Not in a final.
So I said that the rule is there, but there's a departure from the rule because of the occasion.
Yes,
it's a final. You don't decide a final.
Nobody wants to ruin a final. They would not.
But they already did by walking off the pitch. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. No?
That doesn't mean anything. I already said, did they not come back? They will stay for as long as possible.
You delay the match for 17 minutes.
That does not matter. They will stay for as long as possible to get those guys to come back. If eventually they don't, okay, fine. They might have done.
If they didn't come back, the match would be abandoned. Or what?
Yeah, maybe they did. Maybe they would have abandoned. Maybe they would have abandoned. They would have done the forfeiture thing if they flatly refused to come back.
So what's the time limit for coming back? When
I don't know. Nobody knows. If they find out, they would try to wait for as long as possible. But I'm sure nobody would wait for an hour. I mean,
but they wait for over a quarter of an hour?
That does not mean anything. Yes, they went away for 17 minutes. They are going to wait.
I find that to be quite strange. It's
the final of a tournament. Nobody would want to enforce that. And not especially when it is clear they were cheating for the host.
So justifying this by what they perceive to be favoritism on the part of Morocco as the host of the tournament, getting preferential treatment. But that reaction, I say it set a bad precedent because I understand fans getting into the pitch and causing a disruption, or fans fighting in the stand. I think that's understandable. As you said, it's a game of passion, but players walking off the field of play in protest of a decision by the referee. I think that's a little bit much, especially at international level.
Like I've been saying also, I'm sure this is not a new thing.
But you're saying that these players from Senegal are following a precedent that has already been set?
It's not a precedent anymore. If you feel cheated, you react somehow. It's happened before. It's nothing new. It's part of what makes football what it is. It's a very passionate game.
I just think
so. That word precedence, as if the people on out of this world thing that nobody has ever seen before. No, that's not true.
The code just describes what a forfeit is, but it's not actually saying it the way this one is. The way it's being said here, that you can forfeit the match. The 3. Okay, let me see. Law 3, yes. Law 3, we covered Law 3 already. So they're just saying, what I'm saying is that we understand the passion and they're allowed to flout the rules because of the occasion.
Yeah, well.
But this is the reaction of Morocco. I hope we never compete at this Monkey Cup.
They're not criminals now.
They're not being Africans now. Oh, man. A Moroccan politician has called for the referee of AFCON final to be suspended and tried in court for resuming the match after the players left the field. He accused Senegal of practicing magic in the locker room before Brahim took the penalty. But I think this in particular is shame. Like, where do you accept that there is some kind of shame? At least even if I don't follow the rules, at least let us say that there should be some shame here.
There should be some what?
Shame. It's shameful behavior. It's shameful conduct. Just take the L. You've won AFCON before. Like, Amani has won AFCON before. So what the fuck is the big deal?
Oh, is that why they should be cheated?
Cheated. They got the penalty now. You saw the penalty. The guy dragged him to the ground. He dragged Brian Diaz to the ground.
Well, cause and reaction.
I don't think it's justified. Oh yeah, this is what I was saying. Watch the clip. This clip describes what I was saying. Not saying he missed on purpose, but shouldn't the Senegalese players have had bigger reaction ever? Like, no one even celebrated or chest bumped Mendy very well. Exactly. Like,
yeah, so it's clear. It's clear.
That was deliberate. As a professional footballer,
it's clear it was deliberate.
Somebody said something very silly. Here we go. This is a Moroccan flag, and it says married a minor, right? Like, bro, you're from Morocco. I'm sure you were probably married at 12 too.
The girl is 20 years old.
No, it's so stupid. They're like, he married a minor, right? And he married her at 18.
Yeah.
Right? But they've kind of known her since she was 16. So apparently they're like, he was dating a 16-year. Like Gen Z people are so stupid and daft. They don't understand anything. They don't know that even if the girl is 12, if you marry her, if she's married, there's no crime. There's no actual issue. Do you know that, right?
Depends on the place.
No. Okay, well, in America? In America, is it possible?
I don't know.
I want to show you a story.
Somebody going to marry a 12-year-old girl.
Wait now.
No,
marriage is a very, very
marriage, whatever you call it.
That's my point. Marriage is a very, 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 very specific thing. Right? It's very, very specific because even in America, I can't remember the title of this article. It was on Breitbart. Yeah. But in the world, you must recognize marriages, right? Like part of the international treaties and stuff that we have in the world, marriages are recognized. So if I'm married in Senegal,
minor?
Yes. If I'm married in Senegal and I'm married wherever I am, and let's say I'm going to America, right? and you say I'm in America and I want to reunite with my family, I can bring in my brother, even if she's 12 years old. Do you get the point? So my problem is I'm trying to find that article. It's a very old article, maybe like 10 years old now. But basically, Breitbart, they were shocked, like, oh, America is allowing all these people to bring in their child brides. Oh, that girls as young as 12 and 14 are coming in as people's wives. Yes!
They were bending the rules.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. They're not bending the rules, they're following the law. That's the difference. That is the difference. It's crazy. Because, even in Nigeria, for example, under the Marriage Act, can you marry a girl younger than 18?
Yeah, supposed to.
No, you can't. You can't. But if you marry under traditional rule and custom, like our best friend, Governor Senator Yarima, for example, he married a 13-year-old. Go and arrest him now. He's not breaking the rule, he's following the law. Our law allows you to marry under certain conditions. That's like, and someone like him, if he's in America and has the right to family, that 13-year-old bride can come and join him. So these people crying here, I'm like, come on, you don't even understand. You don't understand what's happening. What's happening in the world? People are so sensitive. I just want to get that, because most of the child marriage articles I'm seeing, but I want to. Okay. I want to get an American one because everyone likes American. Okay. The issue was brought to the forefront in the US in 2011 when Doug Hutchinson, TV actor in his 50s, married 16-year-old Courtney Stodd, and the pair had been troubled and the marriage school fell apart, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Look at this. Rice told Associated Press that there are no official statistics on how many underage people marry in the United States. So in the United States, right, is adult, remember people said, Kelly married Aliyah at 14.
Yeah.
How is that possible? How did that happen?
Oh, they forged they went to forge what's it called?
A birth certificate to raise her age.
Yeah, they forged one. Yeah, one was forged.
They raised it to what age?
I can't remember, maybe 16 or something.
Okay.
I can't remember. She forged it.
Okay, well, so it says she estimates that in the last 20 years, nearly 3,500 minors married in New Jersey and many as 3,800 married in New York. In Virginia, there are up to 4,500 child brides. I'm actually, okay, here we go. The group with the most child marriages are segregated communities of immigrant Muslims, Orthodox Jews, Mormons, and other various ethnic groups who live in enclaves strictly observing their religious and cultural practices.
Exactly.
Amin says her parents, who brought her to the US as a 4-year-old, grew wary of an American-style social life when she entered her teens, and the ensuing friction led to her being placed in foster care. When she ran away from foster care and returned to her family, they took her to Pakistan as a 15-year-old and forced her to marry a 28-year-old cousin. Oh my God. Okay, I think I'm getting close to the story. In October, Reese told NPR that all too often these arranged marriages are used as immigration ploys.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was an immigration thing. Because that's the best way to get it done. Yeah. If you go and marry in...
I think Elan did the same thing, no?
Huh?
I think Elan did the same thing.
Who?
Elan, that's the House of Rep, that rep lady. That's Somali lady now in America.
No, that was her brother. But I think he was of age. Yes, she married him to get papers. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah, she did it for the reunification. So you can see the point. The point is that it didn't care about consanguinity, which is incest. He doesn't care about underage. If you are married in Somalia, if you are married in wherever you are, the other country must recognize that marriage as valid. So, Senator Yerima can bring his 12-year-old bride to America if he lives there. That's just the main point I'm making. So, you coming here to cry that he married a minor, even though she was actually 18 or whatever, like, is not going to help you. It doesn't help you. Yeah, so let me see if I can finish the story. Okay, so it says, also often these arranged marriages are used as immigration ploys. Girls born in the US are sent to their parents' home country. So this is immigrants doing this, only to find that they were sent there to marry a man so he can enter the United States because of his marriage to a US citizen.
Yeah.
Typically, the husband will then apply for US visa because he's now married to a US citizen. And eventually they return to the US. Crazy. The activist published a piece in the New York Times last October when she warned that allowing minors to marry simply by parental consent is not enough. But that is what marriage is.
Very even start.
Yeah. I don't go the whole campaign. See now, look at this one. Children get married in the US too.
Who are the children? Immigrants. Or in 1942 or 1867.
Yeah. As far as start, they said in the 1900s, most women were married by the age of 15. Like, if you were 19 and not married, it was like weird, like you're a witch.
Yeah.
Man, good times, man. Good times. But it's so stupid. I think this is why from the left. Yeah. That's the wife from the left. People are just jobless.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Who is this strange woman? Why is she touching somebody's husband?
Who knows? Probably one of those crazy people.
So they're saying that the Prince of Morocco refused to hand the cup to AFCON winners. This is like racism or what? I don't get it.
It's just bitter.
Oh man. Nigerians too were celebrating this alleged AFCON as though they're the ones who won.
Yes, Afghans were cheated by Morocco.
Mohamed Soumari, an African football journalist from Mali, was found dead in his hotel room while he was there to cover deep shock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Killed in Morocco. Well, let's see this post. It says one of the most effective tools of oppressive systems in Africa, including bodies like CAF, is delayed justice. You are told, don't protest, follow the procedure, file a complaint. But by the time the process ends, the outcome has already taken effect. We see it. You agree with that?
I agree.
So Senegal leaving the pitch was the right decision for you.
It was what?
You agree with them leaving the football pitch?
I don't necessarily agree with them, but they did it well.
So I need you to make a committed statement, whether you agree with it or you don't. I think maybe you're happy with it because Senegal ended up, quote unquote, winning the tournament. But as far as I'm concerned, the laws of the game are concerned, if you walk off the pitch, you forfeited.
Forget those laws, I beg. They've shown they cannot follow the
say. That means that we have no laws. Like, football is not even a sport anymore. You can just do whatever the fuck you want.
I beg.
That's the meaning.
Why did they bend the rule for Ronaldo?
Why? Because it's the GOAT now. What the fuck?
Oh, it's the GOAT. You want to just say that, it's the GOAT. Which GOAT? Who's GOAT? Not only GOAT. It's Ilya Ram.
Okay, we see it in football. During the Senegal incident, some people are arguing teams should play on and complain later. Yeah, trophies are awarded before any ruling.
And then it's not even celebrating with the trophy.
And there is no replay. We see the same patterns in politics and elections. Go to court, people are told. By the time judgment comes, power has already settled. There is no failure of the system until corrupt systems protect themselves. That's kind of I like
they will now be hiding behind the rules and the laws, which you'll see in all these African countries. Biya will be ruling. Biya has been in Switzerland for like 100 years. He's always winning every Cameroon election. Okay. He will win. America will say congratulations.
So they legitimize him from far.
Yes. The British will say congratulations. What's their name?
Now.
Yes, all of them will say congratulations. When everybody knows this is not right. That this is just a sham. But they legitimize it. These things happen. Did you see what? Anyway, no, I don't think we need to even go into that.
What? No, just say.
What the Canadian Prime Minister said.
No, about what?
About this whole thing going on with Trump and everything. He said, we in the West, all these years, we allow America, we Western nations, we cheat others,
I saw the speech, but I didn't hear the whole thing.
Yeah, we unfair this, we allow it to go on, but now we will not take that again. Why? Because America wants to do it to them. But people have allowed America and all your other pals to cheat the world.
Yeah, G20, OSED countries, OECD countries. You're not wrong.
Yeah. So but now because Trump wants to do it to them, suddenly they found their voice. Now they are saying, no, we will not do that again. But you've been doing it to other nations for like 100 years.
And you supported. Yes. Now that Trump wants to take Greenland, wants to attack.
We support it because of what we get.
Yeah.
But now.
I like this quote though. It says one reason people insist that you use proper channels to change things is because they have control of the proper channels and they're confident it won't work. It's so true. They're like, oh, go to court. Like when you want to move your tenant that has not paid your rent, he has not paid your rent in 7 years. They're like, go to the proper channel.
Yeah, go to the proper channel.
Oh man,
and
I speak from
experience. While the case is going on, you cannot drag them out.
Yeah, you can't.
So the case can go on for the next 2 years, 3 years.
I'm literally going through that.
Huh?
I'm literally going through that right.
Imagine.
But yeah,
where's the person from?
You ask me the question.
What did you say?
Anyways, I just have a way to summarize. I personally, I think that walking off the pitch is a very bad precedent. Like even remember when Ronaldo against Serbia, he scored a goal, didn't count.
Yeah.
I think like he walked off the pitch something. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Was it a substitution or something like that? Do you remember?
No, I can't remember.
Again,
I know they were condemned.
He was widely condemned for his behavior.
Yes.
Rightly condemned. I told them, like, they get it wrong. And it's true. He scored the goal. But you know, whatever. Something happened. They just, try to make life multiple. Right? So, in my own view, you should not, take the laws into your own. Like, we're all part of this football together. Right? If we're saying that I don't like a decision, therefore I walk off the pitch until I'm happy or until my tempers are cool or whatever the case may be, until I get the right decision, then to me it means we don't have a game anymore. We don't have like no, seriously, I'm speaking purely about the football being played, like on the field of play. Not administrative issues, not the referee or the referee hates Africans or the referee hates white people. Just on the field of play, I think it's stupid and I think it's wrong. And I think that if you walk off the pitch, you should be immediately sanctioned and you should forfeit the match. My example.
Okay.
My example. Remember that match, PSG against Istanbul Basaksehir.
Was it PSG? Okay.
It was PSG. Neymar was there.
Okay.
So the fourth official was trying to indicate to the referee who deserved a booking, the person who had committed an infraction and needed to be booked. And the fourth official, a Romanian guy, was saying, "Oh yeah, it's that black guy." And what's his monkey name? Dembaba stood up and he said, "What do you mean this black guy? What do you mean that black guy? You are wrong. Black guy. What do you mean by black guy? Black guy is black guy. He's not a black guy." You get the point. So, so they walked off the pitch, and the match was suspended, and they had to replay the match the following day. Okay.
Why didn't they forfeit it?
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to say that. No. Wait, now that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that match is a forfeit. You have to forfeit the match. Istanbul Basaksehir forfeited that match. That's a forfeit if you walk up the pitch.
Funny enough, I didn't even know of this match. I don't even know how I don't. Well, I've been saying it. It's going to be difficult for them to forfeit these things. They would not want to do it.
I was watching this thing like, Mbappe, Neymar. Mbappe was not even fucking playing, bro. He was on the bench. Listen.
Like I've been saying, it will be difficult to enforce some of these things. They won't want to.
Wait, I'm trying to get. I'm building my point. My point is that look at the date, 2020.
Yeah, it's 2020. I can already see it was lockdown.
This is not lockdown. This is not a lockdown issue. This is a BLM.
I know. I mean, I could notice the stadium looked empty.
I know. But I'm not even talking about COVID. I'm talking about this is a BLM. This is a BLM situation. Black people like to protest. They like to riot. They like to disorganize things. They like to feel aggrieved. They justify their violence, the destruction of everything by some kind of false sense of grievance.
All this your shouting, all this your anger, does it have anything to do with the fact that the Senegalese are black?
What do you mean?
If they're white, I'm sure you don't shout like this or something. It's because they are black people.
You're probably right.
It's because they are black people. I'm sure if the Moroccans, because they're not black, if they did this, your anger, all this your righteous anger.
You know the thing? The thing is that they didn't do it. That's kind of the thing.
They were the ones holding the cutlass and cheating people.
No.
It's always the white people.
Try to say, wait. These guys, Moroccans hate black people. They're not white. You know what I mean?
Yes, I mean, they tried to join the EU like twice.
They want to be playing Euros.
Yes. Even Algerians hate their lives.
Yeah, Algerians tried to kill Spain. I just Spain. They tried to kill him. He's going back to Nigeria. Fuck that.
Algerians fucking despise Moroccans. They were so happy that they know.
But what I understand, and it's true, that I am a little bit more attuned to the situation because it's Senegalese and they are black. Yeah, and it forms part of a pattern that I've been following for the past 10, 15 years. It's just the truth. Because I watched this match live, this particular match, and I was like, the referee is making a reference to a black person and he doesn't know the person's name. I say, oh, this black guy is the person that gets the yellow card. Why is this guy crying about it? He's not even playing. What's your problem? Someone said black guy. Because he was speaking Romanian. He was speaking Romanian to the Romanian referee. And Romania, black in Romania is negrito, negro, something like that. And then the guy is crying about it. It's like, come on, man. Look.
When did George Floyd die?
May of 2020.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying now. I'm saying that in this,
it was during the eyes of Black Lives Matter. Exactly. It was during the eyes of Black Lives Matter.
Exactly. In this George Floyd world, a black person can do anything, create some kind of grievance, and the whole world has to bend down and accept it and take the knee and raise a fist for Black Lives Matter. That is all. To me, that is what I saw.
The white people too should not be doing something that, frankly, can be seen as going overboard too to the whites.
My brother, this match was 2 hours. Is that enough to suspend? Is that enough to forfeit? 2 hours?
Well, I've told you the law might be there, but they would not enforce some of them. That's just the truth. I didn't even know.
The group stage game.
It's the Champions League. I'm not sure I've ever heard of any Champions League game forfeited like this recently, maybe in the last 20 years or something. These things don't happen, so they would not want to do them.
This was okay. This is Basak here. Basak said their players decided not to resume the game after the incident. The game will now restart, and they changed the referees from Romanians to Dutch.
Yeah.
Following an incident at tonight's Champions League match, UEFA has decided on an exceptional basis to play the remaining minutes of the match with a new team of match officials.
Yeah.
Look at it is all. Look at Neymar. It's all performative. It's all black. Or it's a black people. Or it's a black problem. do you see what I'm trying to say? It's about black, the Moroccans, they're racist, or they're white, so they're therefore racist. Come on, man. Look, Mbappe. So Mbappe took blackness ahead of football. So that means that Romanian referees cannot officiate matches with black people.
Why didn't you refer to the person? Oh, that one, not that one, that one. Why didn't you?
He's black now.
Why was you saying, oh, that black guy?
He didn't say that monkey. This is that monkey. You can't see his tail properly. Oh, man, that is nice of time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, wait. Did you see the one Roy Keane said about Carrick's wife?
See that quote? I'm not saying. Let's go.
Third one about his wife even picking the team. Like, I mean, what now?
I didn't see. Oh man, okay. Who can we? Where's the clip? Oh, here we go. Wait, was there some kind of beef between Keane and Carrick?
No.
Is it not that he took his shirt? Isn't that all?
That he took what?
When Keane took the number 16 shirt. I think that must be it.
Is the shirt his own? Who is he?
I don't know, but it doesn't make sense.
So exactly. No, let's
listen to the clip. Let's see what he actually said. Maybe we can make some sense.
Okay. He should not be employing Michael Carragher. Listen, love him. Well, I don't hope it goes well for him. But listen, I hope he does okay.
Well, his wife can always come in because she's got a bit of a big mouth sometimes.
Come on.
Let's see. Wait a minute.
Come in because she's got a bit of a big mouth sometimes.
I am going to say if it goes well, I'd like to keep.
Wow. Why?
I stopped watching this. Is that always insert herself, and I'm like, bitch, you're supposed to be serving us the tea. Just serve us the tea and go back and sit down. Why are you here?
Please, can you forget about the woman?
She's just probably somewhere just going about her business now.
No, she's
probably doing a tea talk.
Okay. Now, what he said that the wife has a bit of a big.
Yeah, that she can pick the team.
Okay. Now, while most former United members wish him well, one figure is going to raise some previous history with a member of Carrick's family. What that means is that something has happened before.
So something happened in private. Why are they now attributing it and putting it on Manchester United?
Wait,
that doesn't know what it's doing. Maybe his wife can pick the team. She has a big mouth. Why?
Wait. Okay. So it was like a tweet or something. Okay, so I think this is what happened. Let's see what happened here. Roy Keane has often been quick to question the mentality of Manchester United players since his departure from the club. That was the case back in 2014. It came after Michael Carragher gave an interview on the back of a 2-0 defeat at Olympiacos. Roy Keane was on punditry for the game, at which point he criticized the performance and the interview as flat. Then he's doing his job as a pundit, and then his wife, although it did not go down well with Carrick's wife, Lisa, she tweeted at the time to criticize Keane, saying, Roy Keane, what a maybe cunt, something like that, says anything to provoke a reaction, that's all done. She later deleted the tweet and apologized for the remark. While this incident occurred over a decade ago, it has not been forgotten by
Keane is just, I don't know.
Let me just say something.
That's just the truth.
That may be true. Maybe that is true. But as a woman, why are you inserting yourself in football talk? That's kind of the point. That's why I was getting.
No, please, I beg. So your wife cannot defend you again? The wife defended her husband.
Football is professional now.
What he said was not professional. Keane is usually not professional.
So why would the performance is flat and the interview is flat? These are all within the professional context. Why is the wife coming out to cry about it? Why? Bro.
She's defending her husband. And I'm sure that short thing you read is paraphrased, most likely. Knowing Roy Keane, he would have said it in such a bad way.
It's everyone involved, so if that's how we're judged, and we know that. Well, you've got a chance still, 2-0. Can you turn it around? Yeah, we're still in a tie. We're going home. We're not out of it at all, so we'll look forward to the second leg. Thanks for joining us, Michael. Thank you.
He looks about as amazed at the rest of us with what we've just seen, sort of shocked.
That interview was just like the performance, flat.
That's all. So this is what I've been talking about, right? So if you and I are talking, we're talking about something, we're talking about football, we're talking about something. Is it normal? Is it sensible for my wife or your girlfriend to insert herself into the conversation? Think about it now. It's not.
Yeah.
You know it's not.
No, I don't know it. I do not know it. No, I really don't.
Come on. It's not normal. Women, like President Buhari said, of blessed memory, your job is the kitchen, the parlor, and the other room. People think that he's being sexist or something. No. It is that... No. Because people die over their women. Like, you can die over your wife. Right? Like, you can get into a violent situation where you can kill somebody or you can get yourself killed because somebody talked about your wife. Right? Roy Keane is talking about a man, his performance and his interview. What did he say that is so bad? He said the performance is flat, the interview is flat. And then Roy Keane, they're mentioning my name. Why? Who are you? You're a woman. Stay in the kitchen, mind the children. Why must women talk? Now, it is now a thing. We now know Carrick's wife's name. And truly, that is what women want. Women want to be seen and heard. And now you've inserted yourself in between these two men, and then it's not a problem.
And then,
this story would not happen if she came out fucking shot. That's what I'm saying.
12 years later, Roy Keane is still talking about it. So who is the bitch?
The woman, and who else?
No, it's Roy Keane. 12 years later, really?
He said that maybe she can do the team talk now. He didn't say that she should keep quiet. He said maybe she can.
She has a big mouth.
Doesn't she?
What have I got to do with anything? What about him? Does he not have a big mouth?
No. He just has a sharp wit. He just says what he thinks. I think there was one clip where I think he was managing Ireland at the time, I think. And someone was like, somebody had a son, somebody had a child, so he may not resume back with the team soon. And then Keane is like, is he the one that gave birth to the baby? I think that people are a little bit soft. This is talking about women taking out of conversations and issues with men. Trust me, I've seen videos where it has cost men their lives. It's a very, very terrible video I saw. Right? It's very violent. I don't want to be part of this video, but yeah. But the thing is, like, I've seen it so many times. I'll just describe what I'm saying. This guy comes to confront this man. So man A comes to confront man B outside his apartment, man B's apartment.
Yeah.
Man B comes out of the apartment and holds a pair of scissors to man A's neck. Right? Meaning that he has man A under control. Man A cannot do anything because he has a sharp object towards a vital organ. The whole time, the entire time, man B's wife, or girlfriend, wife, let's call her, is constantly interfering, constantly intervening, dragging man B, dragging him, pulling his hand. And man B says to her more than 5-6 times, leave me alone, go back into the house. Go back into the house. I've got this. Let me face this man A, who is coming with, bad intent. Right? Man B's wife dragged him so much that he has to turn around and say, look, don't worry, just leave me, just be going. As he turns back around, man A already has a gun pointed at his face. Man A shoots man B. Man B's wife ran into the house and locked the door because man B is struggling to enter the house. She locked the door. She locked him outside with that man who shot him in the head. You get the point?
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is that women, I don't know why, they like to insert themselves into issues with men. I saw a video. I'll see if I can send you the video. There's a recent example of that story. This one is UK. Yeah. There's a black guy and a white guy, older white guy. This woman was constantly pulling this man's arms behind him in a violent confrontation with a hoodlum. Women don't understand their role in life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're constantly trying to show that I'm strong or I have an opinion or I have ideas. They do not. Yeah. When two men are talking, when two men are having a discussion, an argument, whatever the case may be, a woman's role is to shut up or remove herself from the situation or go back to a safe distance and get whatever support you can. You can't physically insert yourself. In the bid to protect you, I will expose myself to harm, or the enemy can use you as leverage, can harm you, which is a way of harming me. And this thing I'm saying, it used to be common sense maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago. This is something that everybody understood before. But now it seems like, nowadays you go to a pundit team, a commentary box, and they put women inside. So like women now, they're used to being heard, they're used to being listened to. People ask women for their opinions. It's like Satan ruling the world. Don't get it. So now they somehow think that, yeah, I have the right to talk. Have you ever heard his wife talk before? Have you ever?
Is he married? Is he married?
He has to be married. Huh?
I'm not sure he's still married.
No, but when Roy Keane was married, he would have been married now. He would have one. Ideally.
Does Roy Keane look like somebody a woman would want to stay with?
Come on, man. Stop.
With his attitude and anger and everything.
Which anger? He's angry.
Really? Well,
no. He. I've never seen him raise his voice, for example, unless he's talking about Bruno Fernandes or Pogba. See now, they have been married for 30 years.
Oh, really? Okay.
You're talking like all those women. The one woman who wants to stay with someone like that. Come on, 30 years, 5 children. See, his wife is not on Wikipedia. His wife is not on Wikipedia. We didn't know her name until just now. It's AI that had to get her name. Inside Roy Keane's rarely seen family life. Like these are men.
I think she's not a wag.
Exactly. These are women that you don't see them, don't know, stay inside the house, don't come to the stadium.
Don't forget that.
Say that again.
Don't forget that she's Irish. Her ancestors were probably looking for a potato to dig to survive and all that.
Exactly. So they know their place as women. But these British women, everybody has an opinion. English women, everybody has an opinion. Fuck off. And that podcast is the perfect example. It pisses me off. I swear to God. That is why I stopped watching that podcast. I swear to God. Because there's one clip. They were talking, King, of course, he was crying about Bruno Fernandes again. And
it's not captain material, it's not this, it's not that.
What was that?
I said it's not captain material, it's not this.
You're right. So Ian Wright was saying, if not for Bruno Fernandes, where would United be? So, you could see the back and forth just going, right? Roy Keane very passionate, Ian Wright very passionate, they were going back and forth. And at the crescendo of this exchange between men who play the game, who understand the game, who are just saying, I think something, I was like, fuck, just ruined the fucking clip.
What she said, was it, what was it called?
It wasn't Jermaine,
Was that the point?
No, that's the point I'm making. Even in this clip with the clip that we just saw on the overlap,
yeah,
right? She doesn't. If you notice her opinion, she doesn't have strong opinions. She just has very middling. Doesn't really take a side per se. You understand? So she just tries to toe the line. She cannot have strong opinions because she did not play the game. So no matter what, her opinions can never be strong. You understand what I mean? There's no way for her to form a bias. So we just wonder why she's there. Bro, the reason the woman is popular, in fact, it is Roy Keane that made her famous, that made her relevant to that show. You remember the clip? Where she was talking about a friendly match that they played with Marlon Howard.
Okay.
Right? And she said Marlon Howard played against us and he smashed us, right? And then Roy Keane said, what was the game like? Huge applause, everyone was laughing. You get the joke now, right?
Yeah.
And then Ian Wright was like, oh, Roy, you can't say that. Gary Neville was like, you can't say that. But that's just regular banter between men. That's how men talk. You understand? When you hear something like that, you make a joke accordingly. And that's the thing she's most famous for. She set Roy Keane up. Roy Keane gave a very good punchline. And that is it. Have we, if you check clips of the overlap, have we ever seen her, that woman, give some kind of in-depth analysis, in-depth, insights on football? She cannot give it. She cannot provide it because she is a fucking woman. So they're bringing Thierry Henry. They're bringing Ruth Gullit. other than the regular hosts, Carragher, Gary Neville, and Ian Wright, they're bringing all these people, all these guests, and you see how they're trying to interject, trying to have opinion, or people who are playing a different sport to what she's attempting. Everybody knows, everybody can see it, that she adds nothing to that group. She adds nothing. That's the truth. But because she's a woman, you have to put her there. Because, it helps your ESG score, that you're empowering women. That's the reason she's there. And this is all a post-George Floyd thing, because as soon as black people start getting some kind of benefits, women say, okay, yes, we're also black, so you have to include us or whatever. Fucking ridiculous. Get that woman off that show. You know it. Check any of the clips. Check all the most viral clips. She doesn't have one where she's coming out and talking and saying something that is worthy of clipping. She doesn't have something. She does like 3 lines per episode. She just say something that we don't even hear her well, but it's not really a strong opinion. As I said, she's incapable of having strong opinions. What did she do? What position did she play? We don't know. She just looks like a lesbian. That's all. What's her name?
I have no idea.
Thank you. Listen. Exactly. We don't know. We don't care. Why is she there? With all the other people that are there, we know them. So why are we forcing this woman on everybody? What kind of rape is this? Anyways, thanks so much, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I thought we were going to run Champions League now.
Did you see the results?
Today's result?
Yeah, today's results.
Today, what, like City?